Hi Virgo, it's Elle here to do your October 2020 love reading. This looks like a love reading to me. If you can take career out of this, that's fine. I'm okay with it. All right, so Virgo, thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing to the channel. It is much appreciated. Go ahead and click that like button right now, okay? All right, so Virgo, looks like somebody's married. Could be my Virgo men. All right, so let's just jump into this. In the past, Virgo, either you and someone else or someone else you or someone else, you were trying to get counseling about, a dynamic, maybe about coming back together with someone. Some of you were also trying to make peace with laying a dynamic relationship, whatever it could have been, laying something to rest. You were trying to make peace with it, okay? And it was hard. It's kind of like a life-altering choice, either this or that. And that's where you were for some of you. Some of you were trying to make peace, or somebody else was trying to make peace with their sexuality. These people are naked. Or just trying to come to terms with something. And some of you were trying to work on a relationship also. Because, you're trying to work on the health and the fitness of the relationship. How does this fit in my life? Is it going to be healthy for me, for the other person? You guys were trying to work on this, okay? Maybe going to a counselor, priest, I'm not sure. There could have been some romance here too. Let's see the romance card. Okay, that could be coming in the future. It could have been in the past. All right. But anyway, this is where you were in the past. Okay. Trying to get counsel to make a choice. Like, should I move to my whatever? Should I stay in the marriage? Should I go back to? That's where you were. Presently, there's a father figure, there's a husband, there's a dynamic of someone being very structured, controlled. They operate in an organized manner. They could be older. They could have several business. They could just be they could be well off also. Doesn't have to be that, but they've gotten to emperor status where things kind of work autonomously for them. Like they don't have to put a lot of work in here. And at this point, Virgo, either a friend could be playing a big part. This is what I was getting. Some of you are trying to be friends with the baby daddy, the ex-husband, or ex, I don't know. You're trying to be friends with him. You're trying to maintain a friendly, amicable nature. Okay? That's what I'm getting. You're trying to stay organized, focused, structured in this dynamic that you have to be in, that you have to play a role in, or you want to. You're choosing to, okay? The obstacle here for you, and maybe this other person, is a faithfulness, or some of you are the other part. This could be you, Virgo, and you're trying to be friendly, to maybe the mother of your children or a past individual. You want to be friends. You want to be on some type of, you want to have this person in your life some way, somehow. But the issue here, especially in relationship or marriage, if you are married to this person, is faithfulness. Maybe the lack thereof, because we have it with the Tower. Like the Tower talks about something that has historical reference in your relationship. Something that keeps coming up, because what the universe wants you to understand is that the tower that you built with this person was built on faulty ground anyway. It wasn't solid. It wasn't stable. There is no solidarity, or it's no stability, because how you began is how it's ending. So if you want things to begin right, to go right and end right, then you have to start that way. So what the cards are ultimately is telling you is that there's always going to be an issue here in this dynamic because of faithfulness, or the lack thereof, from you or another person. You could be dealing with a Scorpio person. Doesn't have to be, but that is the obstacle. Like, we can't get over, because we always get set back because we either talk about the excuse me, lack of faithfulness, unfaithfulness. We talk about the infidelity. I just can't get past it. That's the obstacle here, okay? And maybe that's why here in the advice, you have misfortune. And I had to clarify that, because I'm like, Jesus, misfortune. Look at misfortune. Look at that card. The people falling from the tower. Then look at that card, the tower. All right, and people falling from that. So it's like the advice is telling you, look, this is a big issue. If you continue to persevere in this relationship, in this marriage, in this business contract, if you continue to come off as the person that is just going to combat all suitors, or you're just going to be combative in this, it's just, or someone is combative in this relationship, it's just going to come and it's going to turn into misfortune. Like, it's not going to work. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news here, but if you're in something that's not working out well for you, it could possibly end. We got the Death card. This is saying that something has been dying for a while. Now it could be knocking at death's door. And I wanted to further clarify, because I'm just like, wow, misfortune and as the advice, the Death card and the Seven of Wands.